Okay. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Recording. Episode 1. Unsure exactly what the series is, but low intro is going to be. This YouTube channel, I'm Agarubo. Just going to be talking about just a bunch of random topics, anything that comes to mind, anything of the sorts. Be something like that, you know. Well, okay, so first topic, okay. Um, Going on forward past the intro. First topic is this, okay. Well, I was thinking about like business and just like the economy and things in that nature, right, and all of that stuff. And specifically like business and like taking over businesses and starting businesses actually. That's more specifically like what this topic is about. Well, what this topic was I was thinking, okay, like I realized that like I went to go check some game on Steam, okay, and I saw that it had like a different publisher than a developer, and then it like clicked in my mind again. I'm like, I forget that developers are the ones that essentially fund the game typically. You know, it's the publishers that fund the game. And the publishers get like percentage of the profits, and the studio gets, you know, what's it called, percent of the profits, blah blah blah, whatever, right? All of that stuff. And what I just find so absolute crazy is I was like, okay, so if you wanted to be a publisher, like if you wanted to start a company and your company is to be a publisher, like what's it called? Actually no, your studio, no, mixed it up, my fault. What's it called? You're developing, or you're a company and you want to make games, right? You're like, let's say you're like a group of like 10 guys that are high school, you know, and then you want to make a game, all that stuff. Well, you start learning how to do things, you know, start learning Unity, start learning Unreal Engine, whatever all the other things are, you know, all that stuff. Game Dot, I think that's one, Game Maker. You start working on those, and you're like, wait, okay, I need to start doing the game. But then you realize, like, wait, I'm working on the game right now, and I'm learning how to make games, and then I end up, what's it called? Now I have to learn how to do all that stuff, and I'm not getting paid to do it, right? Because the game's not out, and there's no funding for it right now. So it's like, wait, how am I able to pay bills? And you're like, oh wait, the way I'm able to pay bills is by doing another video. Or not doing another video, holy shit, my mind's cooked. I'm fucking fried tonight, by the way. I will see you once I do the editing, I guess, if I'm super fried. But okay, back on to the next topic. Oh yeah, you're developing a studio. You have to, work on the game. Essentially, work on the game while not getting paid because you have no sort of funding. Well, because of that, how are you going to pay rent? How are you going to pay rent? How are you going to pay your electric bill, your water bill, XYZ, things like that? And then you think, okay, well then I have to get another job. Well, then I get another job, right? So let's say I go work at Walmart. I've got a kid. I'm getting paid what? Let's say I'm actually a supervisor at Walmart. I'm a supervisor at Walmart because I've stayed in the retail. I've been at Walmart. I'm 20 years old. Been at Walmart since I was 16. And once I turned 18, they really recognized my skill and they sent me as a supervisor and all that stuff. Let's just take this. This actually isn't reality. This is just the example. By the way, I couldn't tell if it was not going to be possible for you to tell. But essentially, yeah. Fuck. Oh my God, my brain's fried. Oh yeah. But essentially, though, fuck. I want to makes me want to stop recording the video and just go back and look, replay and remember what I was talking about. Remember, it was about games, whatever, all that stuff. Oh yeah, the second job shop, saying the fucking Walmart thing. Now I have to do Walmart, and then I'm working at Walmart 40 hours a week to provide for my family, my wife, and my pregnant wife and my already born child, right? Well then it's like, well my wife's not working because she's pregnant. I'm working, and so how I'm gonna have to fucking work on making the game, right? I'm gonna have to work on making the game. And because I'm gonna go work on making the game, how am I gonna help my family at home? My little bits of time at home. I got 40 hours a week at Walmart. I'm coming back home. I'm gonna have to stack up, like, if I want to genuinely make a game and have it come out very soon. Okay. The issue with that is, well then let's just say I spend an hour working on the game every single day, and maybe actually fuck the 5-10 guys. It's just me. Holy fuck, that game's never come out. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit's just not coming out. And so then it makes you realize, So then, what you do is you propose your idea to publishers, then you're like, oh, wait, that really sucks. So now I'm going to take the other route. I have to be able to, pay for my kids, my kids' food, my family's food, the rent to my house, things like that, blah, blah, or my mortgage, My guys in the house and finance will tell you to take the mortgage instead of rent. That's all I'm saying. Okay, but then I take the other top, and then I take the other thing. Okay, we'll give you $800,000, and you have to get the game out within X amount of time, and we get to own 30% of profits. We'll also do all your marketing and things like that. And then you're like, boom, 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 fuck yeah. And then you're like, okay, so you take that shit, and now all you have to do is work on the game 40 hours a week, and you're giving yourself a salary of 10 grand a month. Boom, you can pay for your family. You know what I'm saying? While working on the game and progressing on that. That's why I realized this. It is incredibly hard to start a new company when you can't just put funds into the company. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't just put funds into the company and you have to work another job to provide for the funds for that company, then that company is actually at net negative return. You know what I'm saying? That shit's making nothing, but the cost is costing this, and this. But I guess that makes sense now for like business loans. It's like where you get a business loan for your business, and then you use that money that you got for your business to run the business. I guess loans kind of work the same way as well too, and such. But business loans fucking exist. I completely forgot about that. Look, I need to look online to see if they're truly meta. I've never even thought about getting a loan. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I even do a loan on anything. It's like they're investing. Well, actually, but a business loan is a little different though. That's like if they consider the business owner separate from the business, right? Like you can low-key just keep spamming the bank, right? Like, I wonder if the guy in charge, that owns the company, he keeps saying that company is bankrupt. He keeps doing that. Like what ends up happening? You know what I'm saying? Like, are they gonna is this one of the things where you do this multiple times, then you end up getting audited to see if you still have any of that money, or is there a trust amount? That's what I imagine. It's maybe there's a trust amount that you can take a business loan, maybe something like that, and then that's fucking insane though. Yo, I didn't even think about that shit, bro. No, the business aspect is actually the fucking aspect. Alright, my background is this. I'm trying to stay on the low, you know what I'm saying? This is separate identity. Wait, now I sound now I feel like I sound like a fucking confident ass arrogant freak for saying that. But low-key, I just no, I want to separate this from my other identity online, all that stuff. So username Agadubo, that's me. So yeah, Agadubo, Agadubo. I don't know which one came up with this nickname a long time ago, but I use it on some stuff, just some random shit though, but all that shit. But essentially though, yeah, the business loan shit, that's actually insane. I bet it's an audited kind of thing. That's fucking insane. But yeah, that's what I was essentially saying though, was if you don't have a business loan or any sort of starting money, I mean, you genuinely, no, cause you genuinely, shit bro, now I'm just stimming in this paint, bro. Fuck, maybe this will be my thing. I pulled this shit up and I was I pulled this shit up and I was just okay, maybe I'll do one of those. I don't know if you guys seen that pirate software. Not okay. All of that shit with the whatever that's going on, it's interesting, but I mean, I don't really care though. Low-key, I just want to talk about I low-key liked how he would draw in his videos. I was oh, that shit's kind of fire. I would watch his shorts before all this shit came out, and then still I look at them. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and so I was maybe I'll do something like that. Pull this thing out like this. Just do whatever, and I realized that. Fuck, bro, look at me. Can't even fucking draw a circle for shit, and so I was oh, maybe I'll draw some shit out, but now I'm realizing or not draw some shit out, I'll just but draw shit out not in a portrait, but now I'm thinking maybe what if my things make it a portrait kind of thing that goes on, you know what I'm saying, yeah, something bad fucking ass, you know what I'm saying, I don't fucking like that shit, but we'll do it up here though. I just realized that when it's supposed to represent a physical, these are fine to that. It's supposed to represent a physical thing. Bro, everything, bro, that's why I'm fucking peeping right now. Everything is offsetted from a pattern. Even though, if it looks like it has no pattern, everything, I feel like you can always find some sort of connection. Like, look at how I went down on this. I go down here, up here, up here. And then this imagines me a line, a plane that the line is going across. This plane is that shape. And look, tic-tac-fucking-toe, look, it's that fucking perspective. Everything is perspective and pattern. Everything should, like, match. You know what I'm saying? Like, the thing is, and you can have peculiar things. Like, by the way, I'm talking on my fucking ass. I feel like I'm a bad artist. But this right here, this looks fucking peak to me right now. I want to be honest. I can feel the 3D shape, the plane. Like, can you feel that the lines, the pointed lines are here, here, and here for the raised bed? Can you see that raised bed? Look. And then the lighting, and then the light meaning, the meaning of using light. So this is why I imagine why they teach real life stuff first. I've seen that from some art YouTubers I watch as well too. I see this, and I mean, it kind of makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do this, and now it's like, oh, whoa, the shadow's up here, and then the lines. Then when they get closer back down, it ends up obviously going back away, and then you can tell that this is a round shape. It's from the lighting. It makes sense why they have you like do IRL shit. You know what I'm saying? Why they record or not the IRL shit, but why they do things like that. And this is making me realize like this is kind of satisfying. And like, so you know, I can understand why that people do these things like IRL ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do these IRL ones, and it's like, damn. It's like, look how good that looks. Look, and then let's just say you have this down here. It goes up here. Look, and this as well too is perfect. Look at that. I just feel like I fucking made a fucking vortex. Look at this shit. Oh shit. Sorry, Loki. Like, do I even want to be cussing on this channel? What about those people that think that, you know, cussing is in oh shit, I'm making magic. Oh my god, can anyone else beat this magic right now? Oh no, that shit kind of fucked up the flow. Alright, that's good. That's good. Oh shit, that looks good. That one's better. And look, and then it's gonna pop out, and it goes. Alright, let's get some bigger color in here. Like, is there a way you can, bro? I'm not gonna lie, I use MS Paint, but I'm thinking I should low-key just do paint on there. I'm gonna be honest, it was just kind of performative for me to choose this. I saw Pirate Software use this one. I'm 10 times more comfortable in paint on there. That's just like the program I've used over time. Just see like, when I do the Roblox shit, like that's my main job. You know, low-key lore drop, that's the main job. Is that kind of shit. Well, you know, fuck. Oh, my brain's fucking fried. You know, so I do the Roblox shit, the main shit. You know, this, fuck, I don't even remember what I was talking about, bro. It doesn't fucking matter. But look how fucking good this looks. This is fucking fire. Like, it's so insane because you look at one single pixel, bro. Like, you just take one of those. There's no sort of thing, but just because like you can see the patterns, like just because the patterns, literally just pattern recognition, you can tell that this is going down and this is going right and this is aiming up. This is gaining some sort of growth. You know what I'm saying? Like, boom, like you recognize what it is. The directions, the descriptions of it, you know, not the circle, but also the direction that it is taking, and showing like, oh wait, look, it's like this. And I feel like this might be a good way to like, maybe this could be kind of a fun way to like, kind of shade. Like maybe it's like, cause then it's like, it's so rough. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's like so rough. But yeah, alright, this piece is kind of coming out pretty far. Who else is fucking with this piece? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Look, alright. Fuck. Yo. Nah, this should be the face up there, low key. This shit's gonna be interesting to watch. Alright, now the other end of the tunnel. So it's gonna like this, you know what I'm saying? Make a little bit more red up in there. A little bit more of that shit up there. And then get that up there. And it's a fucking vortex tunnel. Alright, this is a fucking vortex tunnel. Oh. I just realized something. Maybe I could use. Oh, this might be what I do. I do this. Oh, this is a good idea. This is what I'll do. I just draw in the videos. Okay. I just draw in the videos, and then whatever I end up finish drawing at the very end, I'll use as the thumbnail. That's fucking badass. I fuck with that shit. Fuck with that. That's a good fucking idea. Oh fuck. Fuck. Okay, wait. That doesn't show anything bad, right? No, it's just me driving shit. That's fine. Images. It's just. I feel like some things when I download it, dude, that might be fucking crazy to show. Like, that's the thing. Alright. Yo, alright. I need to make a folder. Alright, one step at a time. Alright. Made a folder. We're gonna call this Agadubo video. Agadubo video. I'm gonna put this as ep1. Yup. Alright. Did that shit. That's kind of fire. That's a good ass idea. Use it as a thumbnail at the very end, and then you just watch the thing as it comes across. That's pretty fucking fire. I think it's a good idea. See, this is the good thing about weed, you know. And I'm doing these things while I need to beat it right. And I'm gonna be honest. There's some things I don't like about it. I don't like. Actually, bring it on to the next video. Oh, I fucking troll for that shit. All right. Okay. Well, video's over, I guess. I'm gonna upload this shit fucking raw. None at all. No editing. High as fuck. I'm gonna export this. Upload this right now. See if anyone responds. You know, sees these videos. You know, that'd be love. That'd be loveful. You know, I'd love to see. You know, this is more like an experiment, but this is a channel, dude, and I'd love for you to keep watching the content. So just remember to like and subscribe before you click off that tab, you know. So help a homie out. Well, it seems like that's the end of the video. So take care. I need a name for the group, you know, for the fans. I have to come up with that later, but okay. Sounds good. Alright. Boom boom. Ba-dum.